folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Razorbacks will kick this away to get us going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. To this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Quick throw, the catch is made. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Great execution on the RPO. The quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going to try to use his legs here, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
That's doing your homework as a defensive coordinator and making sure your players are dialed in on third down. Obviously, it's third and long. They want to get their best player of the football, so you double cover him, take him out, and force that quarterback to either force it into coverage or find someone else to make a play.
Their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the catch, and they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They'll run it from the gun. First down, looking for more now. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. On the run here, lets it go. He finds his man. And wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. And the Razorbacks will crank up the tempo. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Fourth down.
QB keeper all the way. The Razorbacks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The Razorbacks are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going toward the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Razorbacks. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Returner looking to make a play here. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. He'll hand it off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's a wide receiver screen. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Here he goes. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
What a weapon this quarterback is. He can throw the football. We know he can run. But with this kind of speed, he doesn't just take off. He can pick up big chunks of yards like this here.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Stuck right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. First down here for this offense. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, Dogs. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's ETN. They can't stop him. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Now looks deep left. He had all day. Touchdown, Arkansas. And he will score.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
Extra point try coming now. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
The Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Design quarterback run. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. He's past the 30. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return to get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Powering right past the defender. Wildcat picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. And the single back takes the handoff. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He keeps it on a design run. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He gets loose. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And the tailback's got it again. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Bulldogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Back in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run. Look for Allen for no gain. Gonna crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Lost the ball short of the goal line. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of 1st down yardage.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This will likely be the last play of the half. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it, no problem. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. They get the second half started with a running play. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On the run, it's Etienne. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Can he make it to the marker? Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. And there's the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Cut quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. He makes the stop, and it's a big play with a 31.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Razorbacks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Hands off to the left. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. That's blocked. It's Etienne. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He finds the running back in the flat. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's ETN. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Bring the pressure and down he goes.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Ball handed to the running back. He's past the marker and still going. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
6th play of the drive coming up. Handoff to the single back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the defense joins the scoring party now. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
I really like the route here of the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
After the incompletion, you have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Dump ball's caught by the running back. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw it deep. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity, still with the game in balance. Who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year. Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Now it's second down here. Gonna run it. It's ETN. Oh, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Sticking with the running game. We seem able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense is facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Running with purpose. Tackle, but first down. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers quickly. Receiver on the screen.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. It's a shotgun run call. Breaking free at the 35. Breaking tackle. Again, ripping through the defense. Touchdown, Georgia. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Now an important PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Throws out the stiff arm. And the return man steps out at the 28. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Using his legs here. Powering through the defender. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Leaning on the run game here late. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Man, just compliment. Well, really in a nutshell, they get this football back thanks to their own defense creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. This could be the game here. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Point after, up and good. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
He lets it go on the move. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Looking to throw again. On the move now. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, drops back. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who meant to throw that ball to.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. Caught near the goal line. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the 1st, and it's 4th down. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This is to get it back to a 1-score game. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Missed opportunity to make this a 1-score game, still losing by 11. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The back's got it. Breaks free. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play. Well, they moved the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there at what will be the final play of the quarter. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it.